Hello, fellow detectorists. Yes, I'm back out again. I'm out on permission number 2. It's the 10th of November. It's a Saturday, as usual. We had a lot of rain through the night. A big band of wet weather came across from west to east. And thankfully it's gone this morning, and we should have a nice dry day today. It should be sunny all day, actually. The wind's not too bad, but it's made the ground nice and wet. And we are really now in what I sort of class as the winter wet season, and that's when these fields really come alive and the detector really works well compared to the summer. But we'll see what happens. I'm just going to go over this field. And as normal, you will see me at my first find, whatever that will be. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now. Hey folks, just had my first find, and it's something quite nice. I'll just show it to you. I've never had anything like this before. It's that, look. It's a piece of tube, but it's got this rope design round the centre of it. As you can see, just probably, it's dried out a bit now. It was gold gilded, or gilt. So what could that have been? It's too big to be some kind of a bird ring, unless it was on a large bird of prey. But there's no join in it, as if it was a bird ring. That's really unusual. It's quite nice, actually. As you can see, it's got this twisted rope design around it. But I'll take some pictures of it later that you'll see in a moment, that hopefully will show it a little bit better. But that's my first find. Isn't that nice? But what it could be, I don't know. If you know, please let me know. It was obviously special at one time because it's got the gold gild on it. Anyway, let's carry on. Here we go, folks. How about this? It's a bit of a grisly find, but it was on the surface. I just happened to spot it, and that quite obviously is a bit of jawbone with a tooth in it. Now, I don't think for a minute that this is human, because it's too big, to be honest. It might look quite small in my hand, but that tooth is too big. There used to be sheep on this field, or there has been in the past, and sometimes unfortunately they get a dead one and they bury it on the spot. Apparently my other farmer told me that. They do the same with pigs, of course, as well, so I should imagine that is either sheep or pig, something like that. I'll be very, very surprised if that's a human tooth and a bit of jawbone. But there we go. If you know any better, then let me know. But hopefully that is animal and not human. Anyway, let's carry on. Now then, folks, we've got quite a good sounding target here, so it's live dig time. It'll probably turn out to be a bit of one of these aluminium medicine tubes. So I do get quite a few of those on this field, but we'll give it a try. Still there. Sounds like I've got it this time. Well, it's in here. It doesn't look like a tube at the moment. No, it's just an old bolt. There we go, look. Still got to try the live digs occasionally, and that was a good sounding target, so anyway, better luck next time. Anyway, better luck next time. Bye for now. Here we go, folks. Look at this. At first I wondered what this was. I knew it was lead, but of course, look, there's a little horse's head. So my lead toy collection is growing. But that's really detailed. It's got the reins on there. You can see all the harness on the horse's head and the bit. I don't think it's that old, but it's a pity it's only the horse head. I might find some more of this down here in a minute, but that's the other side. That's quite nice. I don't mind finding items like this when they're really detailed. Anyway, we'll carry on. Hello folks, I just had another find, and it is this. I got all excited about this at first, but then I realised it got a thread on it down here, so it's not that old. And round the other side there is a hole in the head, so I should imagine this was one of those pins that went into furniture, and a handle, or the end of a handle, would locate into this hole here, I should imagine, something like that, and then it would have hinged on this point here. But I'm thinking that's probably what that is. It's not that old, probably part of an old piece of furniture's handle, or like a drawer pull or something like that. Anyway, let's see what comes out next. Here we go, folks. Here's our next find, and it is, I believe, a plumb weight. At first I thought it was going to be a spindle whorl, but no, this is specifically a plumb weight, I think, which is interesting to find here. I mean, that could be medieval, that could be older, but it's good when you do find bits like this, because you can expect more habitation, really. I mean, it could have been a random drop, just people walking through, but I feel a lot happier when things are quiet and you find something like this. Anyway, let's carry on. Here we go, folks. We've got our next find, and it is a buckle. Look at that. It's slightly decorated in the centre. A very crude one. This one looks like it must have been cast, I think, a bit like those cast rings that turn up quite a lot. And somebody at one point has put a very homemade pin on the centre of this. It still remains just. But like I say, that's very crude buckle. I'm guessing that must have been slightly bent since that's been lost. I mean, it could have been cast that shape and used like that, I suppose. I shouldn't imagine they were too fussy back then, but that looks quite old to me. Anyway, we'll carry on. Bye for now. Here we go, folks. Another little find here. I don't think it's that much. I think it's possibly part of a buckle. I can't see any break places on this where it used to be bigger. I think it's probably just part. It's got patent written on the back, so it's not that old, but I'm guessing that's part of a buckle. Anyway, let's carry on. Hello, folks. Got another find, and this time it is another buckle, but it's quite a nice one. Unfortunately, I think it's broken here and here, and there probably should have been another loop. At first I thought that might have been just a single D buckle, but just here and just here you can see where there should have been another loop. Again, this is another cast one, I think, so I'm probably in an area here where there might be a few of these cast buckles. That's quite nice. That's great. Anyway, let's see if we can find another one. Here we go, folks. I just had a nice find here. It is a coin. I'm pretty sure it's a jeton. Here it is anyway. It's nice, intact, it's not been bent. I'll give it a bit of a spray in a second, but that's it. Now this looks like it's got a central little cross in the middle of it, so I should be able to figure out what this one is. It's not like the usual jetons I find, if at all it is a jeton. I'm pretty sure it is, but anyway, let's give it a spray and see what we can see. Yes, you can't see a lot on it. There we are, you can't see a lot on it. I have given it a bit of a spray. It might be better once I'm at home and I photograph it. But you can just see a central cross on there and a bit of a pattern. But nice, it's a nice big jeton. That's great. I should be able to find one like this on the internet and give you a better picture of what it should look like in more detail. Anyway, that's lovely. Let's carry on. Here we go, folks. Here's the next one, and it is another buckle. But I think this is quite an old one actually. The central bar would have gone across from here to here, so you can see where the hinge point used to be on both sides. I don't think I've ever had one that's rounded one end and squared the other, so that's interesting. I'm pleased with that. It might be quite old as well. Anyway, I'm almost back at the car now. I'll see if I get any more finds. And I should imagine for today that'll probably be it. Anyway, I've had a good afternoon. I'll be back out again next weekend on permission number 1. So you will probably see me then. Bye for now.